Hello there, Don here from the Patriot Media Group and United Patriots of Michigan, coming at you with current events and what we think of them. And man, there's been a lot going on lately. First of all, though, let me touch with it's been a while since we've done a video. For that, we must apologize. But as you can see behind me, we've got a new studio, new home. We've moved from our home in Oxford to a new location about 30 miles north, out to the country, out of the city and into the country. But I today wanted to talk to you. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the news. I'm going to do a couple other videos coming up in the next week or so. But I wanted to touch on something that kind of hit me because I got scammed. And I want to talk to you about this scam, which was really kind of slick. And it's a good thing that I did my due diligence, or I probably could have got financially hurt pretty good. I answered an ad on Facebook about car wraps. For those of you that don't know me, I've got a 2002 Ford pickup truck it was a Georgia car, so it's pretty much got no rust on it. It's in really good shape. It's got some dents and dings and stuff, but other than that, it's in really good shape for a 20-year-old truck. And so I applied to what I thought was Mountain Dew for a Mountain Dew wrap. I drink Mountain Dew. Got a lot of friends of mine that are addicted to it, like my producer Andy. He drinks probably, 5 bottles a day. He'll probably put a note in there. It's only 2. But anyways, so I applied for Mountain Dew for a car wrap. So I didn't hear anything, and then about 4 or 5 days later, I got a USPS not registered, but priority mail envelope from these folks, and in it, they offered to pay me what I thought was pretty good, about $1,500 a month to drive my truck for a year with the Mountain Dew complete wrap on my truck, and it sounded about on par for some of the stuff that I had seen. So I applied, they accepted me, and then they sent me a check. Now, they sent me this check in the mail. I'll cover the account number. But it's made out to me, and it's for $2,950.33. But the thing that caught my attention, which kind of made me skeptical, was it was drawn on an account from a real estate trust company. Now, in reading the letter, it says that one of our financial sponsor companies has issued a payment to me for the promotion. So I was like, okay, that's feasible. So, I was like, okay, it's possible. So I decided to call this promotional company, a financial sponsor company, and I called them, and they said they had never heard of this promotion, knew nothing about it. So I let them know, of course, that the check that somebody was writing checks on their account. And, hold on back. Before I called the company, I called the bank to verify the check. And because it was drawn on a bank that I'd never heard of, but I looked at the bank on the internet. It was an actual bank. The check was good. I verified it. Then I called the company to verify that they had written the check to me. They hadn't. So basically, it's a scam. So I called the FBI, reported the scam. They gave me phone numbers. They gave me addresses. They gave me emails to respond to. It sounded like a legitimate campaign. But I don't know if you can see this, but they even sent me the letter that they sent me, the response. Excuse the fading because it was in my motorcycle saddlebag for a little bit. But on Mountain Dew letterhead. But the thing that flagged my attention is that the check I figured should have been made from PepsiCo, which is the company that, of course, creates Mountain Dew and Pepsi and that type of thing. So I was kind of confused. So I'm glad that I did my diligence and called the company. So what would have happened is that they wanted me to send of the $2,950, they wanted me to give like $1,400, $1,500 of it back to another guy to cover the cost of the wrap, and I would have kept the difference, and which had been $1,500 or so for what they were going to pay me. And what come to find out, what probably would have happened is that the check would have came back in about 30, 40 days as no good. I would have been back charged that $3,000 basically, plus a bad fee for my bank, and then would have been out whatever that $1,500 that I sent them to cover the cost of the wrap. So basically, the whole thing was a huge fraud. But the thing that I haven't seen the ad since I responded to it. I'm sure Facebook has since taken it down. But you trust the news media a lot for, you would think, for screening some of these things, and unfortunately, they probably don't do as much diligence as they should. I realize they have thousands of ads. I'm not blaming Facebook for this or anything like that. I'm just glad that I did my own diligence. So I guess the moral of the story is that if you reply to some of these things, use a little bit of common sense, do a little bit of diligence, and call, check things out before you go run into the bank and cash in a check somebody sends you via the post, even if it does come priority mail and everything looks legit. Do some checking. Like I said, I'm not going to mention any names to this company or anything like that, but all it is it's signed by a company, auto rep campaign manager. Just be really, really careful. So I almost got scammed. Thank gosh I didn't. That's it. Word of the wise. If you have any questions or anything, leave a couple comments below if you want. Don't forget to smash the like button if you're seeing this on Facebook. If you're seeing it on Rumble or Twitter, do whatever you can, like us. Don't forget to visit our website, UnitedPatriotsOfMichigan.com. That's it for me, Don from Patriot Media Group. See ya.